Hi, I'm Seth Streeter, and I'm excited to have this time with my friend Nora Tobin. As we've discussed on our inspired living journey, there's all these different dimensions of success. Yes, there's the financial dimension that we've talked about, but we want to dive into these other 10 dimensions, such as the impact that we're having in the community, the quality of our relationships, our emotional well-being, and probably the one that comes at the top of the list is our physical dimension of wealth, how our bodies look, feel, and function. And I'm so excited today to have a true expert in the area of fitness and wellness, Nora Tobin. So Nora, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me, Seth. I've learned quite a bit from you, and I'm just excited that we get to do this together.
Yes, exactly. Well, let's dive in. So Nora, when we think about wellness, we think about the physical dimension of our lives. What would you say are kind of the top categories of having a great physical health for ourselves?
I would say stress, managing stress, even utilizing stress for our benefit. Sleep, not necessarily having to have so much sleep, but just getting that quality reparative sleep. That's going to really benefit our hormone balance, our productivity, and our overall energy during the day. Nutrition, of course, but incorporating certain nutritional strategies that's not going to allow us to feel deprived, because I've been there. I've tried so many different ways of eating, and if you're not enjoying your life because of your nutrition plan, it's not working for you. And then fitness, being able to utilize certain exercises that are going to raise our metabolic rate, giving us that best physique, but also delivering efficient, clean energy to the brain and allowing us to perform at our highest level.
Great. Okay, so we're thinking about our sleep, we're thinking about our nutrition, we're managing our stress, we're mindful of what we eat, and we're exercising our bodies. But, a lot of us aren't where we want to be, right? We know these things are out there and there's all these best practices, but we're here, on Zoom calls, going to meetings, taking care of kids, living our life. And I guess the question I would have is, you've worked with a lot of Fortune 100 companies, you've worked with a lot of people in the work you've done. What would you say are the best couple steps people can take to get the ball rolling in a positive direction? How do you get started in improving your overall physical wellness?
So I would say first and foremost, know that it's just these approachable tools and simple shifts. It's not having to revamp your whole life, change your entire routine. You're already a high performer. A lot of the clients I work with are already successful. They've gotten to where they are because of how hard they've worked and their determination and skill set. So it's not a matter of changing everything, because you're already, of course, doing a lot right. It's more taking these simple minor tweaks. For example, instead of changing everything you're eating, incorporate an 8-hour eating window. That intermittent fasting a couple of days a week was going to completely change your metabolic rate, enhance your mitochondria, the powerhouse of your cells, improving your overall energy and efficiency of the body. I would say with stress, knowing that you don't have to slow down. It's not a matter of cutting back on all of your work, because a lot of times work drives us. I love my work. I'm inspired to work harder and harder every day. So I'm not necessarily cutting back on my time and hours spent working. It's more of how I can regulate things like my circadian rhythm, to take times during the day where I'm the most productive, and also take times during the day where I know I'm the least productive based on that body's 24-hour clock, to actually enhance our results. I would say with stress, as we're really talking about stress, I think utilizing certain positive stressors like interval training is a certain amount of stress you're putting on your body. Cold therapy, you put your body under a certain amount of stress to adapt, to get even better. So stress is not always a bad thing. I think actually a lot of times it can be a really good thing if we know how to use it right. And then sleep, a lot of our hormone balance, especially the hormones leptin and ghrelin, that hunger and satisfaction hormone, are regulated when we sleep. The glymphatic system, which clears out the brain plaque at night, is turned on about 95% when we sleep. So putting certain things into play, just as simply as lying with your legs up the wall or getting cold before you sleep, those can really help with that reparative process of sleep.
Great. Well, those are wonderful tips, and I love to dive in a little bit more into each of these 4 areas. So why don't we go a little bit deeper into each of the 4?
Yes.
I look forward to it.
I love it.
Great.
I'm going to put you through the paces of some movement.
Let's do it.